It's trash day, I'm putting you out, it's trash day. Putting you out, it's trash day. Putting you out of my mind. It's trash day, I'm putting you out, it's trash day. I'm putting you out, trash day, I'm putting you out of my mind. Now I'm gonna clean up, now I'm gonna clean up, now I'm gonna clean up the house. I'm taking all your garbage, taking all your garbage, taking all your garbage.
Da, 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 da. All right, stop. Grab a beer and listen. Can Crush is back with a brand new edition. Wrestling. Something we don't take lightly. Talk about it daily and nightly. Will we ever stop?
Hell no!
So let's grab the mic, and it's Can Crusher Day.
When he came up with that at 5:37 this morning on the back of the garbage truck, it's been stuck in my head the whole day.
You are welcome, Mark, and welcome to Can Crushers, where two everyday garbage men talk about wrestling while they drink their favorite beers. And today, Mark, is finally the day.
It's been sitting in the fridge for a month.
Collecting a little bit of dust. Hey, they say there might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside.
This is the Mad Elf from Trogs. We've talked about Trogs. We've had millions
and millions
of Trogs, so you know how to get a hold of them. It is an ale brewed with honey and cherries once a year.
I'm telling you, man, this is what Christmas should be. This is Christmas in a bottle.
At 11% alcohol, it should be.
It's what Christmas needs to be.
All right, let's go.
Well, let's
open them first, huh? Yeah, we're right into the beer.
Right into the beer.
Wow.
Right? No bad aftertaste. It's just Christmas in your mouth.
Christmas in your mouth?
I hope Christmas only comes more than once this year.
What?
What?
Okay. Well, now that we got the explicit taken out of the
what? What? Oh, that's gross.
You're gross.
You're gross. Let's talk about the WLF tournament. Can Crusher style on Facebook. Best women in wrestling. So we're right into it. Let's go, Mark. Come on.
We're in round 2. Lita defeated Trish, and Becky defeated AJ Lee. And I was actually shocked by that one.
Why? Becky's straight fire. She's the man, bro.
Today,
this is what happens. The man is going to win the women's tournament, and then we're going to have complaints.
No, I'm all for it.
Our lady listeners are going to be mad because the man should not be taking over the women's tournament.
I get it now. Flair and Mickey is going on right now.
And I'm the only one that voted for Mickey so far.
Right, so she's done. And then tomorrow, Beth Phoenix takes on Sasha.
Oh, boy.
So, it's setting up for a great Monday.
Great finale.
Monday and Tuesday.
I can't believe Lita beat Trish.
Right?
Finally.
Monday, Tuesday next week will be the semis, and then we'll take a week off, and then Thursday the 20th is the finals.
The finals. Ooh, so we'll have a Christmas ladies champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
Merry Christmas to one of the ladies in the Can Crushers WLF tournament.
So, a little bit of banter before we go on, because we really don't have crap for this segment. I just read that over
What do you mean we're going to have crap for this segment? This is a big segment. This was the week before TLC, bud. This is the build-up.
No, that's the next segment before the break, before OVW. This is a little bit
the segment's going to be weak.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. I just read that Dolph Ziggler and Bray Wyatt both deleted all their tweets.
Delete. They're still out there. They're screenshots, bro.
Yeah, they're out there, but I'm just wondering if it's going to leading to something between the two of them, because it's weird that they both deleted them, is what I'm saying.
Well, maybe they had maybe WWE brass with everything that's going on with Lars Sullivan right now.
Naked JoJo pictures?
Or naked JoJo pictures, like, hey, listen, this is the little PSA. What you do on the internet stays on the internet.
Doesn't matter what
you
you do.
You can delete it all you want. You can think that it'll never come up again, but...
And that's for the old Snapchat, too. It's out there. Ooh. If you're smart enough, you know how to find it. I am not. But if you know how to find it, you can find, Paul taking pictures of Paul's pictures.
Yeah, that's a smile you don't want to see.
Yeah. And then one more thing real quick before I dive into OVW. Cody Rhodes just turned down an offer to WWE.
He's going to.
Why wouldn't he?
Cody Rhodes is making more money on the road in the indie shows.
Indie ROH over in Japan.
He would if he went to WWE when they misuse him.
And they'd bury him again.
Right. That's what they want to do with him, I think.
Well, he bury him?
You're seeing this.
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of seeing that right now with Adam Cole, baby. Because why is he still in NXT?
Because he would get buried in the main roster. I don't want to see him come up yet.
I
do, but I don't want to see him come up yet because
Colombian?
He's Colombian.
Oh my goodness. The Trogs is already hitting you, bud.
I know.
A little elf on your tongue.
A little elf on my tongue.
You didn't eat?
Yeah, I did.
Is that what you said?
I did eat. I didn't eat enough. I probably could have eaten 3 more hot dogs.
You know where we were at today? Doggone crazy on Main Street. Ooh, little shameless plug. You're welcome.
Yeah, guys, we talked to him a little bit today. Get down there and support him. He actually told us, business doesn't pick up. He's pulling out until the summer again, and that sucks.
Yeah. Hot dogs isn't winter food. Well, because we can. It's nice to stop. Quick. It's nice to stop there and grab a bite and then get on the road.
And go.
Oh God.
Is it time for me to do OVW?
Yeah, go ahead, do OVW.
So OVW starts out with Apollo heading out to the ring, and this is a big OVW. This is the go-home show, as we call it in wrestling, before their big pay-per-view this coming Friday, Christmas Chaos, which is Twin Chambers. So Apollo's in the ring, and he might have an opponent, but all of a sudden, Mr. Marvelous and Revolver just come out of backstage beating the living hell out of each other. Apollo gets blasted by Marvelous, so he's out of the ring. A low blow gets the upper hand for Revolver. And then as he's out there getting the chair, Tony returns and he makes a save and he challenges Revolver to a match, instantly on December 14th. So, wow. Boom. I thought maybe Shannon the Dude and Marvelous and maybe Revolver would be involved into like a 3-way match or something. But Tony makes a return and he calls out Revolver. Next up, the Bro Guns are in the back talking about last week. And it seems like they're just not on the same page. They have a tag team title match this coming Friday at Christmas Chaos. But Colton just doesn't seem to be trusting Dustin right now, and we're going to have to see what happens. The War Kings, though, I'll tell you, they're on the same page. And touche with the Bro Guns, but I really want to see the Bro Guns, scratch that. I want to see King's Ransom take on, the War Kings. Next up, you see Matt Vine, and he's going to face half of the Bro Guns, Dustin Jackson, for the TV title. And this is one of the best matches I've seen on OVW. These two definitely need to meet again. Matt Vine, wonderful in the ring, as well as Dustin Jackson. This needs to be a feud. Al, if you're listening, somehow work this into OVW because they put on one hell of a match. It was crisp. It was back and forth. It told a story. They were both high flyers for at one point. They both were doing submission holds. I was on the edge of my seat this whole time watching this match. I loved it. Jackson does get the win by the splash off the top rope, retains his TV title. Next up, Lutz and Cove. Once again, they come out gloating with the Nightmare Trophy. And they're going to go to battle with the Hernandez brothers. After a 3D, though, to Lutz and Cove, here come King's Ransom. They're coming out, and they meet them at the ringside. Jeez, I'm stuttering. It's horrible today. And they try taking their trophy back. Out comes the Entourage. More and more tag teams are coming out that we're going to have to make this another tag team tournament for this because, as I said last week, everybody's stating claim to this trophy, which it is King's Ransom. It's just like the whole Undertaker urn all over again. The person who actually owns it never has it in their possession. So after everybody has had a hand on it, everybody takes chair shots, everybody gets pretty much beat to hell, the Hernandez brothers kind of squeak out with the trophy. So we're out to see where this goes coming on. More shenanigans after the break as the Hernandez brothers are now holding the trophy, not ransom, they're just kind of holding it up, and somebody comes in the back, and the Entourage, Shiloh Jones, DL3, slide open a glass window and grab the trophy. So now the Entourage has it again. Once King's Ransom gets their hands on each one of these tag teams individually, they are going to beat the living snot out of all of them. Next matchup is Sam Thompson against Tony Gunn, and Sam started quick. He blocked the kill shot right off the bat. This match lasted longer than we've seen a Tony Gunn match last. So Sam's getting some moves on. Tony's getting some moves on. Sam has Tony down on the ground. He climbs the top rope. Tony stands up, and as Sam's diving towards him for like a flying body press, bam! He hits the kill shot, and Thompson is out cold. Tony Gunn on an impressive winning streak with that kill shot. Out comes to the ring Kaylee as she storms out and berates Brittany and Mercy. Kaylee is just starting, just ripping them apart. Then all of a sudden she's like, I'm sorry that I've said anything to you. And, Brittany and Mercy are getting ready to grab the mic, and the It Girls come out and dump poop all over Brittany and Mercy. So I don't know where this is going, but Kaylee really needs beaten. She really does. Next matchup is Crazy Steve and Amon taking on Rocco and Floyd. All other members are banned from ringside. So this is a legit 2-on-2 tag team match. Kind of see who has the upper hand going into Christmas Chaos. And the ref lost control early. It ended up being a lucha match. Whoever the hell was in the ring was ending up being in the ring. I kind of lost track at one point who was going on. And overall, Steve and Amon pick up the victory. So they kind of have the advantage going into the upper hand. I don't want to say the advantage, because the advantage is actually with Smooth, Floyd, and all those guys to see who goes into the War Games Twin Cable Chambers match first. But the upper hand, let me say, has to go to Abyss's Army picking up that win. It comes up to our main event. It's going to be a 6-man match of the other guys against the Void. And Abyss makes his way to the ring, and he says he is just going to dismantle the Hurricane. He is going to crush him, that you won't be able to know who the Hurricane is again. He grabs Bruce, the announcer, and he's getting ready to chokeslam him. Give him, anything. Just crush Bruce. Out comes Eddie Knight and friends. They get demolished. Just crushed. He grabs the cameraman, chokeslams him, done. And then Smooth and Zoe come out, and Abyss wants nothing to do with them. You saw it last week, as Zoe is now the 5th man in that partnership, and he put it to Abyss last week. So I'm telling you, folks, if you got $10, it's $9.99. It's already been bought on My Fight app. Buy it this Friday and watch Christmas Chaos from OVW. It's going to be one hell of a pay-per-view. We're going to take a quick break. Paul and I will be back with Raw, SmackDown, and our god-awful TLC picks right after this.
Wrestling. A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. The wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. Collar and Elbow is the brand. Passion and love for wrestling is the drive. I am Al Snow, and this is Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
Pipe bomb, Mark. I'm glad that you do OVW by yourself because I'm not smart enough to get the Fight app yet. Oh no, that's on YouTube. I'm not smart enough to get.
You're not smart enough to get YouTube?
Speaking of stuff that we're talking about on YouTube, I didn't get a chance to do our match review because you text me
Late.
Tuesday.
Right,
And
no,
you
it
know
was
my
late.
Tuesdays are horrible.
It was late.
But Mark, you did it, so you could talk about it in a little bit. But
Or we can save it.
it doesn't matter. So speaking of pipe bombs,
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins comes out and starts off Raw and calls Baron Corbin out,
Does.
and it was awesome.
But I have one thing to instant stop. Michael Cole says, we don't know if Braun's going to be back from his shoulder surgery. For 3 weeks now, it's been elbow surgery. Now they slipped, and they really released what's really wrong with Braun.
By the bruising in Braun's elbow, that could have been a torn bicep.
Right, you know that, I know that, but they were leading everybody for weeks. Elbow, 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 elbow.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Well-
Michael Cole said shoulder. What do we do now?
Michael Cole said shoulder, and then Renee Young said shoulder a little later on in the show. With an arm that size, your shoulder and your elbow could all be messed up.
Right.
The man's a monster among men.
He is. He is. Hey, Seth has been listening to the show.
Absolutely, because he called out Baron Corbin on the horrible writing. The urine jokes, the...
Anything that we've
the same
bitched about.
matches over and over again every week. Miggs is itchy.
I thought he was pooping. I really did. I'm like, what are you doing?
He had an itch.
I liked Raw. There was goodness on Raw, but
Goodness.
that's coming back. But it ended up trending worse. 2.193 million viewers. So this was the worst Raw ever.
So you were going, but here's what I'm thinking is that we're talking about how good Raw actually was. So next week the numbers are going to come back up again.
Right, everybody was pissed from last week.
Right. And
So they were like,
they had
no
the right
way.
to be. I'm not wasting my Monday night watching a junk show.
I don't even know what the football game was, but they switched to football this week.
Wow.
I would
didn't-
imagine.
yeah,
That or
I don't-
Hallmark. Probably Hallmark.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Teresa was watching Hallmark Channel for sure.
Of course she was. Rollins is backstage. I mean, it was banter. It was banter between Baron and everything, and they set up a match, first TLC match on Raw since Moses brought,
6 years.
Yeah.
So here's the only other problem I have. So Rollins calls out Corbin for the fourth grade writings, and then he challenges him to a TLC match for a TLC match, and then proceeds to nitpickingly call him a coward.
Right.
Coward.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Right.
Chicken.
I would take that, though, compared to the crap that we've been getting.
But finally, Baron Corbin was like, you know what? You got your match, and you're going to regret this because it's for your Intercontinental title.
And Seth's like, okay. Seth's backstage. He said he's going to play it smart. He knows he's got a match again on Sunday, but he knows that he can pretty much take on Baron tonight with no problem. It was shocked, no funny business. But it was a spoiler already.
No funny business.
Next up is AOP versus the Glorious Guys.
AOP in a triple or a handicap match.
3 on 2.
two.
Yeah.
For the tag team titles. This Freeburg rule is getting out of hand.
Oh, but the Lucha rule is okay.
Lucha.
Thank God they
Lucha,
weren't around this week.
Well, they were mentioned because
Of this crap.
We're coming back into Baron Corbin again.
Yeah.
And Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is like, you have a great tag team like the Revival, which,
I agree. No flips.
but you have a great tag team like the Revival, and you're making them lose the Lucha House Party rules.
Right. Exactly. Mark has been on that bandwagon for 2 months now.
Just call him Mark freaking Martinez.
Right. I don't know.
So the Glorious guys get the dubs.
Right?
And they're the new champs.
Because Maverick was doing the glorious thing. And
then got rolled up.
yeah. Well, I was shocked. But AOP's reign was pure trash. They did nothing. They should be champions for a while.
There was no talk. There was no nothing.
They're not going to talk.
There was urine joke.
They're not going to talk. I don't think... Nothing against them. I don't think they're good talkers on the mic.
But you know what we need then? We need a fitting manager for them.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman would be a nice manager for them.
Any one of the ones that we just had...
Paul Ellering was a good manager for them.
Right? Any one of the ones that we just had in the tournament a couple weeks back.
Well, I don't think they're going to bring Jim Crochet back.
Who?
Jim Crochet.
Cornette.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I'm just trying to weave you a tale here, bud.
Yeah, you weave me.
Spin you a yarn, if you know what I mean.
We had a recap of Drew, Dolph, and Finn from last week, and Finn's injured. He's not going to be on Raw tonight. He's now taken away from Bayley in the Mixed Match Challenge. So he's not cleared yet for Sunday. I don't know what really happened. They just said he was sick.
He's
not
sick.
injured.
He's sick.
Yeah,
he got a cold.
Oh,
He'll be back.
sniffles.
He's got the sniffles.
Too much diesel on a fire real close to your sitting chair makes you sick with a headache and everything. You have to go home.
That's what I hear.
Oh, okay. So Rude and Gable are in the back, loving their titles, hugging it, and they said they feel glorious and they're going to make these titles their own now. Yippee-do. How long do they have them?
Not long.
No. Who
Sunday.
takes them back?
Sunday they lose them again.
I don't think they're defending them Sunday.
They will.
On pre-show.
Pre-show.
So Nat's coming into the ring, and she wants to talk about Ruby, and I love this segment of Raw. I really did. Once the Riot Squad brought a table out, I had an inkling there was going to be something with the Hart Foundation on it, and then when Ruby is like, you're going to be just as close as your dad as you ever were when this happens, and she pulls off, and on the table is a big fat head of her dad, and I'm like, this is awesome. I love this right now. I know, There's some family things that I really don't like, but this one is great.
So making fun of the lady's
dead guy?
dead dad is okay with you,
I love it.
but you hate my mom jokes.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
well, your mom wasn't a wrestler.
Up next.
Was she?
I think so.
Was she?
Professional.
Oh, she fought Leilani Kai.
No, actually, she fought Alundra Blaze twice
Really?
and got the dub both times.
Wow. Mark that. Next up, you have a Dolph pre-recorded interview about beating Drew. And he uses, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just Dolph.
The best in the world.
Whatever. Just
The
saying.
the third best wrestler in the world.
Right.
Right.
Well, he'd be more... Whatever. That sets up for a match between Drew and Zig. Again, same writing. It wasn't a bad match. Back and forth, back and forth.
Drew was in control most of the beginning of the match, and then Dolph come back. Dolph's a wiry veteran.
Right?
No,
Not dastardly.
that's dastardly.
That is dastardly. I gotta get my shit
Wiry.
together.
Say it. Wiry.
Wiry.
Wow.
What? All right, never mind. So Claymore takes out Drew, takes out Zig. He gets the win, but after the match, he looks to take out his career. But the officials come out and stop him, but he does get one
And
more.
this is where Baron Corbin should be putting a stop to this. But
Baron Corbin was
but
too
it's
busy.
his buddy. Well, he's getting ready for his TLC match.
He was too busy.
He's busy.
So we have a recap of Heath Slater and Rhino. And on social media this week, Rhino comes out and says, I am not retired. I'm just not on Raw anymore. Nobody beats a Rhino. Like, nobody beats a Rhino. Nobody does. He's still going to be around. He's doing house shows. And then after his house shows contract comes up, he'll see where he goes. But he's not retiring.
Good.
He just got fired from Raw. So he's going back to SmackDown in a bit.
I hope so. I'd like a Rhino versus Rusev Day.
Ooh, that was early, but not good.
I know, not good because I was so excited about the feud that I'd like to see. But Rhino versus Rusev Day.
Several of them in there this time. So the legit huggers come out. Bayley takes on Foxy. Again, still promoting Mixed Match Challenge. Thank God this is over on Sunday.
The Singh brothers get involved, and out comes Bayley's new partner,
Apollo
Crews. So now we got
how many teams off your head? How many teams have stayed together in this whole thing?
1, 2,
Two.
2.
And
They're in the finals.
And they're in the freaking finals.
Foxy and
Jinder.
And
Mella and R-Truth. Dance break! I did it.
you dance breaked. Good job.
Bayley got the win.
This is what I don't like about your wrestling palette. You don't like the Lucha House Party, but you like the 7-second dance break.
Right.
You don't like No Way Jose.
Jose Cuervo?
You do like Jose Cuervo.
I do like Jose Cuervo.
You don't like No Way Jose, but you like the 7-second dance break. I just don't understand it.
It's just something about people.
Oh
maybe
my
Mella. Maybe if R-Truth was doing it by himself, it would be ridiculous. But Mella's money.
So what are we calling Bayley and Cruz? The Hug Cruise?
I don't know, cruising for a hug?
I like cruising for a hug.
But they lost. So Charlie has a lunatic Dean Ambrose in the back.
Don't call him that.
And he says Seth has an ego.
Dean Ambrose is his name. It's not the Lunatic Fringe anymore.
Oh.
He's Dean Ambrose.
Okay. Well, Seth has an ego. He started calling himself the Architect. Nobody else did.
Mean Dean.
I like that.
I like it too.
Mean Dean.
You're welcome.
Then they ask about Roman and show what seemed to be a half an hour clip about
of how they were friends, and then all of a sudden,
right?
Boom.
Dean stands there quietly, looks at Charlie, and leaves.
Walks away.
Nothing.
I like Dean Ambrose.
I'm not sure yet. I like Renee Young.
Good job.
Okay, Elias comes out. And you know what? I'm actually losing a little bit on Elias.
Why?
Because the feud that he's in.
Well, you just don't like Bob.
Right, but it's bringing me down on Elias.
And you say this is Elias versus Bob. You're wrong. You have this written down wrong.
I did.
This is Elias versus Leo Rush.
Right, but he says he shouldn't be hitting children with guitars.
But he needed to.
He needed to last week. He really did. He sings a little ditty. Bob comes out. That sets up for the match.
With Leo Rush. And guess what? We don't have a referee, Mark.
We don't.
Now all of a sudden,
we get one.
Heath Slater comes out, and he's your referee.
And I'm like, nice.
Looking like a broke dick dog and a pound full of bitches in heat.
Looking like the other Dean Ambrose lookalike referee.
Yes.
So now we have two referees that looks exactly the same.
Looks exactly the same.
Almost the same.
Sad Panda.
Right?
Sad Panda referee.
Trashley gets involved. He hits Elias with the guitar.
No, Leo hits.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Leo hit him with the guitar.
Somebody hits him with the guitar.
Get your shit together.
I was watching this week for wrestling.
So you were one of the ones that watched the football game.
I did not. It is the MLB winter meetings this week.
So
I'm just living on 8:59 on Xfinity. It's the only thing that's been on the TV. Miggy's even watching it for me and filling me in what's going on
right now.
Right now. Slater makes the count in disgust.
Slater went to call Leo or disqualify Leo Rush because Lashley got involved. Lashley grabs his hand and says, "No, it's not how this works.
Can't do this. You know, I'm buddies with the General-elect."
So far in this Raw, we've had 4 matches, and we're already into 10 o'clock.
We are into 10 o'clock, and it was rough.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Of nothingness.
Yeah. So Slater's in the back. He's upset. Corbin's like, "What are you doing? How's your buddy Rhino doing?" And he's like, "I'm going home." "No, you're not. You got a match later on tonight." And hey, he's a ref now, so he should know he's got double duty. So that's on him.
Oh boy.
He can't just do one match and bail.
Oh my God.
Alexa comes out, and she's getting ready for her press conference, and Alexa doesn't say 2 words. And Nia comes out and just wants to talk. how she's the nightmare, she's the champ, she's going to be the champ on Sunday, she's the anti-Rousey, blah, 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 blah. Then Ronda comes out, and she's pissed, and all she wants to do is fight. Tamina and Nia surround Ronda, but here comes Ember. You love Ember.
I love Ember.
And it sets up for kind of the same match that happened last week.
Ember versus Tamina, yeah.
Yep. And after a little bit of a scuffle between those two, Ronda and Nia, Ember hits the Eclipse 1, 2, 3. Tamina is there just to lose. She's a big presence, but nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. Backstage again with Baron, and he's not abusing his power. He's just ready to. He just accepted the challenge that Seth had, so he's like he'll win, be a count out on Sunday too because Braun's not going to be around, and he's going to be your Intercontinental General Manager, or the hell he's calling himself. The rumors on Braun. What do you think of that?
I don't know what to think of it. I'm thinking that this is where Lars comes in, and Lars isn't going to be a bad guy like we need him to be for now.
Oh, so that's your spoiler for TLC picks.
Well, you asked my rumors on Braun.
Okay. That sets up for the main event, Rollins and Corbin TLC match, and guess who your ref is?
Heath Slater?
Heath Slater. It was
Heath Slater.
Heath Slater. It was
should have said somebody else, like Gene
Simmons.
No. What was that? Earl Hebner. Yeah.
Or
Earl Hebner.
Anybody you could have said. Teddy
Long. What was that other guy from WCW? Nick
Young.
Was it Nick Young?
Patrick.
Nick Patrick.
Yeah, Nick Young is a basketball player.
Nick Patrick was the referee.
Patrick. Yeah.
No, I was wrong. It's Heath Slater.
It's Heath Slater.
Oh,
boo. Seth accidentally hits Slater with a chair. Rollins hits.
Was it an accident?
Rollins hits the frog splash through a table. Slater wakes up. Seth climbs a ladder. Slater pushes him over.
Wow.
Yep. But then all is well. Did you see what came back on Raw? The curb stomp was back.
Out of nowhere.
It wasn't legal.
It is now.
It is now. Seth wins, grabs the title. Dean stands on the stage, and just says,
"What cage?"
The stage. Stage.
And Seth stands on the ladder.
And they just look at each other. I'm getting messages from the wife and my mother.
You're beautiful.
Craziness.
Let's go to SmackDown.
Daniel Bryan starts SmackDown, and he says he's sorry to all the sheep because he compared them to us last week, and we're actually parasites.
Wow. This coming from the GOAT.
Yeah, right?
You can't call somebody a sheep when
you're fickle. Goat. You're fickle.
I'm a fickle bitch. Where did Mustafa Ali come from?
I don't even know how this started.
Why? Yeah, out of nowhere. He didn't. I mean, is it because he looks like AJ Styles? Maybe.
Well, it's clearly
the long hair.
The long hair. Yeah, that's what it is. They wanted to make this the AJ Styles beating that didn't turn into the AJ.
Here's my other question: is all these 205 Live guys moving up to main roster to wrestle?
Moving on up
to wrestle real guys,
right?
That doesn't make any sense. But Daniel gets a win against Mustafa Ali.
It makes sense. Jefferson's always make sense.
And almost breaks his knee.
Right?
Just tries to destroy him.
Yep, because that's what he's going to try to do to AJ.
That's what he's going to do.
I thought SmackDown sucked compared to Raw.
SmackDown sucks every week.
Not every week, but this week I think it was a lot worse.
It's flipped.
Yeah, it did flip. Next up is this was horrible.
Check it.
New Day comes out looking sweet.
Looking fly.
Yeah, for non-white guys.
Wow.
Well, it's fly for a white guy.
That was racist.
No, it's fly for a white guy.
That's too much. I can't. Listen, I can't. I'm triggered.
This sucked. You loved it.
I did love it.
I mean, granted, yours was nice at the beginning.
Right? And Sheamus did a hell of a job rap battling.
His hawk out of that, I don't know what the hell kind of call you, that hat that you call it.
That hat.
Oh, my God. But in the reverse ruse hat that Cesaro had on.
They played the part.
They looked good, but they rapped as good as I could.
The Uso Penitentiary, though, oh my god.
That's because Cheryl knows about the Penitentiary.
Straight bars, bud. Straight bars.
I thought it was stupid.
Dropping fire. When they
It was
talked to
the
the
second stupid rap battle.
when they talked to the turnbuckle, that was the greatest thing ever.
Stupid. The only person I like talking to a turnbuckle is George Animal Steel.
He didn't talk to it; he ate it.
Well, he talked to it first, then he ate it.
Oh, great.
Asuka in the back saying,
Who would you say won the rap battle?
nobody. No, the commercials.
We all did.
The commercials.
We all won with the rap battle.
Okay. Asuka's in the back, says last time she made one mistake, this time it's not going to happen. She's going to kick and keep climbing and get the title on Sunday. Yep. Miz. Oh, Miz. Miz holding the best in the world trophy.
Like a baby.
He is. He's talking to the baby.
Shane's like, listen, why are our phones
Right?
blowing
These
up
people,
today?
between my mother and my wife and whoever is bugging you.
All the guys from the weight room, because supervising
Clearly they're not lifting.
supervising schedule is coming out for the holidays, and everybody's like, I may need a day off. Okay. No days off, bro. We lift.
Yeah, we lift.
So Miz and Shane are in the ring. They're talking, and Miz is like, you know what?
We need one more match.
We have a match.
We have a match against the Vegas boys.
The Vegas boys. Welcome to the big stage, Vegas boys.
Right, and wow, they sucked.
And they attacked Shane O'Mac, but Shane O'Mac brought the beat down. So
Yeah,
right now, Miz and Shane are
they should be number one
1-1.
contenders.
1-1.
Yep, looking hot. I don't know.
Paige is in the back, yelling at the referee that was involved in Miz's match, and Miz was, I don't even know what the referee said. I can't remember.
He's like,
The Miz told me to be there.
Yeah, the Miz and Shane. Oh, okay,
And then the Vegas boys come in
they're getting $5,000 a piece
for
that.
that appearance.
I'll do that every night.
Right? No,
She
they
throws
didn't get it.
everybody.
The contracts got ripped up.
Right, then she gets thrown out of her office. Her office sucks. I would demand a new office if I was her.
It kind of looks like the place where Renee Young does her, not Renee Young, but Charlie does her interviews.
Yeah, get out of there. Randy Orton heads to the ring and he grabs a chair. And Randy looked at a chair like he's never seen a steel chair before. Just petting it, he's like, "Oh, chair."
It's easy 'cause you're beautiful. Chair to chair to chair.
A lot more footage about him beating the hell out of Ray.
Oh, hi, Migs.
And then he says he should just be worried about one thing, an RK wham!
Oh my God! A chair hit me in the back.
And Ray lays out Randy with a chair, hits him with a 619, sets up for the chairs match.
Chairs match.
Sunday. Becky Lynch is all fired up in the back, and
Always fired up.
she said the odds are against her. She can't get hit in the face yet. Her face isn't ready, but she's going to come out Sunday, Spitfire, and, ready to
She's
go.
wearing one of them Trish Stratus nose guards.
Dennis Rodman ones.
Do you remember? Well, Trish did it better.
Oh, clearly she did. Next up, Hardy and
Rusev Day
takes on Samoa Joe and Shinsuke, but out comes the Fabulous Truth right as the match is ready. Dutch break! Nothing.
And wait, no, you're not getting a response because you don't like No Way Jose or the Lucha House Party.
All right. Nonetheless, Shinsuke kicks Hardy in the face like as soon as the dance break stopped. Boom. And, back and forth. Let me tell you, Rusev does the best fall-away slam since Razor Ramon.
Wow.
It just looks good. Everybody else looks like they struggle. I know Shinsuke, because he didn't do it against Joe. Shinsuke's a little bit lighter than anybody, but it looked good. It really did. It looked good. Both Hardy and Rusev showed up to show that they're not afraid of those other two guys. And I don't care about Hardy. I really don't. The Rusev Shinsuke one I'm okay with, but I want more from Joe.
Are you going to keep Rusev as a face if he gets the title?
For a while.
Rusev has
He's
flipped.
over. He's as bad as Big Show right now.
He has flipped more times than
A fish out of water?
no. Give me a high flyer. Than Too Cold Scorpio with a 450 splash.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow. Look at you going
Old
wrestling.
school.
Going wrestling.
Going
By the way,
wrestling.
you can get Too Cold Scorpio on Fire Pro Wrestling.
Oh, there we go. I had to bring that in. So Miz is in the back. holding his trophy, and Shane comes in.
Shaner, you guys are tight now.
Yeah, Shane O'Mac.
Okay.
The Mac Daddy. All about the money. Here
All
goes
about
the
the
money.
money.
Wow, I'm very singy today on
You
this
are.
episode. This beer is kicking my ass.
Miz says, I don't know what the hell he says. He was never the best in the world until Shane came along, and now they're just together.
They're 1/3 best in the world.
Well, not they're 1/3.
Yeah.
They're
No, it's 1/3 Miz, 1/3 Shane, and 1/3 trophy. AJ Styles is backstage.
He's counting the days until Sunday when he can face the new, air quotes, Daniel Bryan, and there's only one AJ Styles, and he'll show you on Sunday. Sets up for the main event. It's Charlotte against Asuka.
I turned on my Xbox and started playing Xbox right here.
You didn't play Fire Pro Wrestling, though.
No, I should have.
It's a rematch from WrestleMania. Did you know that?
This is a long time to have a rematch.
Right.
Got about 6-7 months in between this. This is a hell of a rematch coming.
But it was a good match. It was a catch-as-catch-can match. Both punished each other. Flair kind of snapped a little bit in the midst of the match before she full-out snaps. She just couldn't get Asuka to tap. She wraps her leg around the pole. She tries for a spear, but Asuka hits a code breaker. I'm telling you, the women saving both shows.
Always.
Flair tries for a moonsault, but Asuka blocks it. Throws her outside.
Eclipsed it.
Oh, yeah. Gets a kendo stick. And oh, hell, Becky gets involved. Asuka ended up standing over top of everybody with the kendo stick, which now means Asuka's not winning at Sunday. So my prediction is out the freaking sliding glass door.
We haven't even done predictions yet.
I know, but I'm just saying that was going to be mine.
Relax your face. Are we going right into prediction?
Let's drink some more Mad Elf.
Are we going right into our predictions, or are we going to take a break?
We're going right into predictions.
Let's go
baby.
TLC.
Oh, yes. The wife's making spaghetti and tuna fish
Oh my
tonight.
God, let it go. Can we just get into this?
This is awesome.
TLC.
Loser buys beer.
As always, that's the beer bet. If you guys want involved, you're more than welcome to buy us beer.
That's all we need you to do.
We'll probably buy you beer because we really suck at picking. Mixed Match Challenge Finale. The Dancing Truth.
It's a fabulous truth.
The Fabulous Truth versus Team...
They're called something. Maharaj.
No, Foxa Raja.
Okay, I'm taking our truth.
Okay, yeah.
You too.
Both of us.
Nice. We're just going to do this, and nobody's buying beer.
Cruiserweight title, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander.
I still like Buddy.
Ooh, Mark's going that way. I'm going with Cedric.
Buddy still has a title.
That's fine.
All right.
I put a little C in front of him. Champion. Nat versus Ruby in a tables match. I already got you written down for Ruby because that's what you do.
No, I'm going Nat. Nat's going to win this and end this feud.
Oh my goodness.
She's going to end this feud. Ruby is going to go on to more better things.
Well, how does
more
she
better.
go?
More better. Listen, Professor, more better.
SmackDown Tag Team titles.
New Day
versus The Bar.
And Cheryl's pick is the penitentiary, the Usos.
Why? What is going on with this?
She works at a penitentiary now.
Well,
it's a library, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Who are you going with?
I have no clue. The Usos.
Mark's going with the Usos.
Right.
Listen, they don't just raise the bar.
I don't know.
I'm going with
I
the
could
bar.
give a shit about
the
it.
New Day don't win again.
No, they don't. No. I know that.
I don't even know why the New Day is in this.
Just so I can go New Day next week.
Guitar on a string match.
Or something.
Bob
it's
versus
somewhere.
Elias.
Right. It's set up for Elias to win, but Leo is going to be involved. I have to pick idiot.
Marks goes with Bob. I'm going with Elias because I
walk with I do too
with Elias.
It's set up.
Chairs match. What happens in a chairs match? First one to get hit with a chair?
No, you just get to use chairs.
Oh, cool.
Great. You get to use chairs in any other match anyway.
Back in the day, it used to be when somebody busted out a chair, the match was over.
Well, it used to also be, my favorite rule is once you get tossed over the top rope, the tossee disqualified. No, the tosser. Jesus, I don't even mind knowing English. The tosser got disqualified.
Oh, well.
You couldn't be tossed over the top rope in a normal match.
Randy versus Ray. Who
Now
you
it's
got?
every freaking match. Somebody,
On the outside.
right, Ray wins.
Ray wins. Yeah, I'm going Ray too. Drew versus Finn. And,
I don't know if there's a stipulation.
Let's see who the better accent is.
Do you think Demon comes?
Yes, the demon shows up.
It's been since SmackDown.
Right.
I mean,
No. SummerSlam.
It's the same thing.
The demon shows up.
Finn wins.
We both got it.
Ronda against
Ronda
Nia.
Rousey versus Nia in your Raw Women's Tag Team title match.
It's not a tag team, buddy.
Raw title match. Women's title match.
Ronda wins.
She has to win.
Yeah,
We can't split on that one.
we can't.
Intercontinental title, do you go with Seth frickin' Rollins or are you going with
As much as he loves
Ambrose?
as much as Seth freaking Rollins loves Mark freaking Martinez, Ambrose is going to win. Rollins is going after this Universal shit here in a little bit.
Good.
I think he gets involved big time at Royal Rumble.
AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan.
Daniel just won it. He's not losing it yet.
We're both going with the same thing.
Yep. Only a couple matches. Like halfway through the event, I'll be like, Paul, you over here.
TLC SmackDown title. Becky versus Asuka versus Flo.
Why'd you save that one? That's going to be your main event.
No,
Sure
it's
as
not.
shit. Yes, it is.
No, what do you got? Your Intercontinental title match is your main event.
It better not be. I will be
Definitely
so
will
be pissed.
It'll 100% be.
See? He's mad too.
Either that or Ronda and Nia will be
No
your main
way.
event.
Becky should
Guaranteed.
be. Becky
no,
should
she
be.
should be, but that's not the way it's going to happen, bud.
Bad decision. Asuka's not going to win. They need Becky to get over to Raw. Flair wins
Oh, my God.
for the
Mark,
900th time.
Asuka. Paul's going Asuka.
Flair wins.
Okay.
But we both know Becky loses the title, right? That's
Yes.
what we're both agreeing with.
We both
When
agree
we
with
hate it.
Because Becky needs to go fight Ronda.
Right. And that's what's going to
That's
happen.
a better match than Flair Ronda.
Yeah. But Asuka could have so many other people. I agree with you. I want Asuka to win. They're just not going to give it to her. I really don't think so.
So here's the match of the night.
Because you're picking it.
Will Braun Strowman show up? Will he be Braun Showman? Show up men. Or is he Braun sit at home men?
He's gonna be at TLC.
He will be there.
Yes.
Will he be able to take a chair shot?
To the legs,
Who wins?
Braun.
Braun wins.
Yeah. This whole Corbin thing, it's set up for Corbin to lose.
Lose.
Because Alexa is going to be your next acting general manager.
We're tired of Corbin.
Yeah, we are. He needs to go away. And we're going to go away.
Now we're going away.
Now.
I'm little teapot, short and stout.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
No, Dad, like this. When I get all steamed up, then I shout, tip me over and pour me out.
This is WWE superstar Roman Reigns. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Because I'm drinking a fancy Coke right now. I'm drinking a zesty blood orange.
It seems like it's warm as piss.
It is. It's the only one that I get to drink. Oh. We're back, by the way.
Oh, Jesus. Hello. I didn't even know we were back.
We were.
You just clicked on shit. So, what did we talk about? I don't even know. Now I'm flustered. Now I'm flushed.
Get Paul behind an 8-ball, and he's like,
Oh, somebody's got a cold. I'm awful sniffly. Final segment. We do garbage tip of the week here, but let's talk about Friday night, December 14th, OVW, Christmas Chaos.
Yeah, two big matches is what I'm going to watch. It's on the Fight app. It's $9.99. Get it, watch it. It's fun. You heard my OVW report earlier. Main event is Abyss versus Hurricane Helms in the Twin Chambers.
What's up with that?
Right? And then it's Abyss's Army against Smooth, Royal, Zoe, Floyd, and Rocco, kind of see who has the power of OVW, more or less. That all of it's taking place in the Twin Chambers. If you don't know, or if you didn't hear the first episode, the Twin Chambers is 15-foot cage on the ring, 20-foot cage outside of the ring with some like walking distance in between, but there's weapons hanging around the whole time. Kind of War Games / Chamber of Horrors.
Do you remember the movie with Snake Plissken, Escape from New York?
Nope.
Wow. Never mind then. This isn't going to help you.
But you can tell them they might.
Well, but there's one part where the King of New York has like an arena, and he has weapons hanging around in a cage, and this is probably the same thing. It's probably on Mad Max too.
So Al Snow got it from there.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitches!
So that's Friday night. Saturday night, guys, if you have a chance, get to Katanning, Pennsylvania.
Prospect Pro Wrestling.
We were going to cover it, but just so much has come up. We have Ethan's got to serve, and we have a
Ethan, you just got served.
We have a Christmas party we're going to go to.
Dance off? Who's doing a dance off with Ethan?
Me.
What's going on? Oh, wow.
Me. I'm going to do the dance
I do
off.
not believe that Ethan's going to get served then.
No.
I recant my previous statement. Mark, you just got served.
Right. So
He's been playing Fortnite forever. He's got them moves down. I bet he flosses all over the place.
his Red Justice, what the hell is the Justice called? It's horrible.
Wow.
But I love him. It's horrible.
Well, you're going to listen to this and be like, thanks, Dad. My hopes and dreams of being a professional dancer.
Dude's sick anyway. I feel bad for him. We're going to be going to Med Express here real quick.
Lots of IWC stars at Prospect Pro Wrestling in
That's what I was
Katanning
trying to say.
on December 15th.
Tickets are only $10.
$10.
Get there, watch it. We will cover the next one.
We
I
promise.
I owe it to Marshall Gambino too, but
The Big Gambino.
this shit hit the fan. So
Whoa.
let's talk about who just loves us.
Who loves us? Who do we love?
Who do we love?
I love Padalano's Place too. For what's today?
17 more days.
For 17 more days, I love Padalano's Place too. I
will love it forever, you douche.
I will forever love Dom and the fam, but Padalano's is
I still love it. No pizza beats it.
no, never,
Never.
never.
We just got a gift card from somebody from Domino's, and like I haven't been to Domino's.
Thank you for the gift card. Is
Thank
what
you.
he's saying.
Right, but I don't think I've been to Domino's in 30 years, bro.
Oh, Domino. Pro Printing Pro Printing.
Domino's. I mean,
Wait, yeah, Padalano's Place. We're still on that. Best movies in town. Pizzas.
done. Let's wrap it up.
814-772-7576. Pro Printing and Office LLC.
No plus this week.
No plus this
Maybe
week.
a minus.
814-834-3006.
Swanson's-
You wanted the minuses, you got the minuses, bro.
Swanson's Auto Body and Customs, 814-389-2294. We wreck it, he fixes it.
Do you like... Oh, no, actually, he just pays for our beer because we don't wreck stuff.
Not you.
Not you.
He's fixing Helen's car.
Oh, that's
She
nice
hit
of
a
him.
fucking snowbank.
Whoa, the F word! Holy moly, the F word! No more Mad Elves for us. We don't ever F word on here, and then we just F word for a snowbank?
It's my mother. It's even worse.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, Mark, that's an awful nice hat you got there. Where'd you get it from?
Collar and Elbow. You can check them out on
Collarandelbow.com.
Yep, on our website as well.
Which is https://canCrusher69.wixsite.com/CanCrushers.
They have sweet jackets, sweet Varsity Club jackets, and if you order and you use the code OVW, you'll get 10% off.
Wait, when can we get a Can Crushers 5% off? No, yeah, let's make
What?
Can.
That's less than 10, you idiot!
Well, because I mean, OVW is their brand. All we do is talk about how awesome they are.
So, if you want 5% off, type in Can Crushers. But if you want 10%
No,
off...
don't type in Can Crushers because we didn't put that. We didn't okay that with anybody. I'm asking why we don't get a 5% off code.
Right? But why would you want 5% when we're offering you 10 already?
Well, OVW
Math!
but
You and Ethan are in the same math class, clearly.
okay, shut up for a second. But if all of our listeners would type in Can Crushers,
Right,
and got 5% off, they would see how awesome we are, and then they would be like, you know what, Can Crushers, we're going to give you 10% off now because you're so awesome at ordering. That's why I said 5% at first. And we're trying to build a business here, Mark. We're building an empire.
But a lot of people up around this neck of the woods doesn't know OVW yet. So when Al does see, we've talked about this, when Al does see an OVW one coming from Ridgeway or Du Bois or where have you in this neck of the woods.
What about our international listeners, Mark? Now we've all of a sudden forgot about that.
I'm done. That's it. Wrap it up. See you later.
You can find us
I'm going to do papers.
You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, CanCrusher69. You can also email us, cancrusher69@gmail.com. And Mark will text me 10 minutes before midnight and be like, hey, by the way, tomorrow we got a match to review. Here's what it is.
That's a lie, because I'm not up 10 minutes before midnight.
And I'm like,
I'm not the one up playing modern. Now somebody's got an Xbox One, so he's just disrespecting his girlfriend playing Modern Warfare like
I was sleeping.
14-year-old child.
I was playing Modern Warfare and I fell asleep.
Yeah, then you woke back up
and tried to play again, and then I realized it was
she was sleeping.
It was 1:30. Well, she went to bed way before that.
As early as Kelly? Right after Jeopardy?
No. Oh, poor Kelly. Where can you listen to us at?
Alexa, Stitcher, Buzzsprout, Boxcast, Overcast, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio.
Boy, you really love that iHeartRadio. You know what? Do you know what time it is?
Hit
the music.
Garbage, 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 garbage,
Garbage tip of the week, Mark. And I think we should just reiterate on...
Don't drink Mad Elf. Holy shit.
Mark's drunk. One beer, Mark's tanked.
Happy.
But we should reiterate on the whole internet thing.
We really should.
I think this is a good idea. Remember what you put out there, you can't really take back because nowadays screenshots are very prevalent. Prevalent?
Yes.
Provolone?
Provolone?
Now I want to go to Padalino's place. We're full circle here, bud.
You think you deleted it? You deleted it from kind of your account or your airways.
But it's there.
It's out there.
Millions
and millions
of other airways as soon as you hit send.
And you know when it has been screenshotted, and just think what
on Snapchat.
Yeah,
you don't always know when it's been screenshotted.
On Snapchat, you do.
Well, on Snapchat, you do. But like, if let's talk about you. You
in
were
Instagram or
12 years old and you wrote a racist tweet and you thought it was funny, but guess what? 30 years later, you're going to be president of the world because if you're 12 now, 30 years later is a long
42.
time. 42. Yeah. So
that's the youngest president then, I think.
Right. Well,
that's going to get questioned.
Yeah.
That's going to get questioned.
Actually, it's not the youngest president, but whatever. But so
who's the youngest president then?
I don't remember. I think it was the youngest George Bush.
No.
Yeah, it was either him or Barack.
Barack
Obama.
Barack Corbin. I don't know. Just keep your social media, Ethan. Keep your social media in line. Just because you're 12 doesn't mean that you can act like a gangsta and say words on TikTok that you don't say in this house.
Wait a second. Guns. This is not just you calling Ethan out. That's not where we wanted to go with this.
This is any 12-year-old named Ethan.
Oh my God. Very, very specific, I guess. But remember, just because you're trash, it doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called a garbage can, not a garbage cannot.
Lots of wrestling Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. Make sure you sit at home and do nothing else but watch wrestling.
Write us your picks for TLC. Maybe you can beat us. Probably can't because we're awesome.
Peace out.